Good morning, Alberta. After this latest attempt at a budget and the many visits by UCP MLAs to Hawaii and BC during the pandemic, much like Ted Cruz's trip to Mexico, there's no doubt that the Alberta Party must now act to challenge the lack of leadership from this current government of Alberta. Their daily nickeling and diming of Albertans, not to mention the complete lack of accountability for the many billions of dollars sent to us by the federal government of Canada during this horrible pandemic, cannot and should not continue. A lot of nickels and dimes belonging to Albertans have never made it to us. And the ones that we've worked so hard to save, help to run our households and families and communities and businesses, they're being taken away. Bad investments with billions of dollars of our money are followed by more bad investments. Jobs are not being created as promised by this government. Healthcare workers are being discarded. Doctors and nurses are being disrespected and are leaving. Universities have had their funding cut, and municipalities are absolutely being shortchanged, and much, much more. Like many Albertans, hashtag I want my money back. But we can't challenge Jason Kenney's UCP government without our own permanent leader, and that is soon about to happen. We'll vote for a new Alberta Party leader on October the 23rd. Alberta must transition now to the new Alberta, the Alberta of the 21st and the 22nd century. We can't continue to look to the past, as this Kenney government likes to do, to return to the good old days when everyone was flush with oil and money. Those days are gone. But we can look to the past for what drove our pioneering spirit. It was a desire to create change, to build a better place to live and to work and to thrive, not just survive. You know, change is great, but change is hard, and change can be scary. Change moved my family and I thousands of miles away to start something new, to literally create something from nothing, and to take enormous risk. A lot of mistakes were made along the way, and a lot of triumphs too. But there's a lot of days that you're left questioning, why on earth would I ever want to do what I do? But you know what the greatest thing about that is? Every morning across this amazing province, hundreds of thousands Albertans wake up. They put one foot in front of the other. They fight through the doubts and the fears. Sometimes they take a big, deep breath, fight away those tears, and they get to work. They get creative. They dig down deep. They say a prayer for strength, and they take responsibility for their families, for their communities, for their farms and their businesses. They get ready to go and work to educate, to heal, and to protect our beautiful province. In short, they take a risk that today and tomorrow going to be better than the past. That what was does not have to be what is and what will be. They do this because they believe in the promise of the future. They believe that if they change from the past, that they will learn and they will be better, and that those around them impacted by those changes that they make will be better off too. Is it scary? You bet. Is it hard? You bet. Is it worth it? I think you know the answer. I'm blessed to be surrounded by people who believe that change is hard and risk is hard, but that Alberta must do both. The Alberta transition must start now. Even with all my shortcomings, I know I'm not perfect. My wife and my mother will tell you that, but I'll always admit when I'm wrong. I'm interested in helping to drive that change and transition. I've not made a final decision yet, but I am considering the possibility of entering the race to become the leader of the Alberta Party. I'm not there yet, but I'm humbled that there are so many that believe that this is the right decision for me, but also for the province of Alberta. They come from all walks of life. They represent a cross-section of what it means to be an Albertan in the 21st century, an Alberta within a strong, united Canada. It's a really big step, isn't it, to get out of bed every morning and put one foot in front of the other, dig down deep, and to make it work, despite the odds being so stacked against you. But you know what? Albertans do it every day. I have done it every day. I'll let you know more in due time. There are a few more prayers to be said and a few more discussions with my family and my closest advisors. There's some business logistics, obviously, I need to finalize. However, one thing is clear to everyone who knows me. I have a passion for our Alberta. And I want to see it succeed, to be an example globally of what a transitional economy can and will look like. I want Alberta to be the poster child of a modern transitional economy. So regardless of my decision, let's work together in whatever way we can for this amazing place we call our home. Thank you so very much.